How do Spunk Bubbles? Welcome back to Immersion Gaming and to part 1 of House of Ashes, which is the third game in the Dark Pictures Anthology. So I'm just going to get on with introduction video thing then, and then we'll get straight on with a brief description of the game and we'll get straight into part 1 of House of Ashes. Right then peeps, welcome back to Immersion Gaming and, like I said, to part 1 of House of Ashes. Now, so as I was saying to you, this is the third game in the 4 games of the Dark Pictures Anthology. I am really looking forward to playing part 4, which I've now got. So we're ready to go on that. All we need to do is bang this one out, enjoy this one because it is a really good game, but then we can crack on with playing the latest one that's just come out, which it does look really scary, I've got to admit. It looks really good. Yeah, so House of Ashes. This one is set in it's in Iraq basically. I found out, not Afghanistan like I thought. It's Iraq, and it's at the back end of the Gulf War, so the Saddam Hussein Gulf War issue. Basically, what we play is we play a team of soldiers that are going in looking for weapons of mass destruction, which they never found in real life, did they? But in this, that's what we're doing. We're going looking for weapons of mass destruction. Whilst looking for them weapons and still fighting against the few pockets of resistance that were left. I think they fall down a hole, or they unhole a cave or something like that, fall into it, and it's basically an old Sumerian temple. From what I've heard, it's based on the story of the kingdom of Akkad, I think it was called, Kingdom of Akkad, which was during the reign of Akkad Sin, which must be a Sumerian king, basically an old Sumerian king. And it's based upon like Sumerian mythology and stuff like that. I'm not going to say too much because obviously you're going to watch it and you're going to see it for yourself. I think from what I've heard as well, it touches on the story of Akkad, which again I don't know what that is. It must be a book or a story of real life events that were supposed to have happened back in Sumerian mythology or something like that. It's called the story of Akkad. So it's supposed to touch upon that and be based loosely on that. Much in the same way as all the other games that we've played in the Dark Pictures Anthology, so Man of Medan and Little Hope. It's an interactive horror game, multiple choice, multiple different storylines in it. There's a big focus on relationships with the other characters in the game and stuff like that. So again, you get like character traits, whether they're nasty or whether they're forceful, or you know what I mean. You just get character traits all through it as well, which I haven't really took much notice of when I've uploaded the other games, because I don't think they're that relevant as in uploading stories for you guys to watch like films. So I haven't really kept stopping and pausing it and letting see what character traits each character's got, because I just don't think it's relevant for you guys as an audience watching it like a film. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it might be something you're interested in if you're playing the game yourself and you want to see what a character trait a certain character has got, so that you know how to react to them or how to deal with them. But I think as in just telling the story for you guys to watch, it's just not relevant at all, and I don't want to waste time doing that and making the videos any longer than what they already are. What else? Yeah, so basically in the game, like I said, they find this old Sumerian temple, and there's something down there, basically. I'm not going to say what, because I ain't got a clue what it is. I can't even remember. Like, I don't even know if I finished this game, to be honest. I can't remember. But I certainly can't remember all that went on in it, apart from what the story was loosely based on. And these little pockets of resistance that they were fighting against, they end up in this Sumerian temple too. So I don't know if they fell down at all or whatever. But they end up having to join forces with your guys to beat whatever it is that they're fighting against, or whatever's trying to kill them. So it is quite a good story as it goes. And to be fair, it did get the best of the 3 games rating. You know what I mean? And they did say that to you anyway. I said they got better as they went along, which in my opinion they did. I mean, I think Little Hope, the one that we just played, were miles better than Medan. Although Medan wasn't a crap game by any means, do you know what I mean? But I just think that they got better as they went along. Obviously, they're going to get better though, because time passes. They've already learned a lot from making the first game, so then the second game is going to be better. It's got to be, hasn't it? Because they're going to learn things from making the first game. So then that only makes sense then that the third game would be better than the second game. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, in my opinion, and in the opinion of all the reviews I read and stuff like that, they did get better as they went along. So if you liked the previous 2, then there's no reason why you shouldn't like this. What else did I need to say? Oh, so it came out for... Oh, sorry. Yeah, it came out for the PS4, the PS5, the Xbox One, the Xbox X, the Xbox S, and the PC, all at the same time this time. Like the other 2 came out in like 2019 and 2020, and then they got re-released in 2022 for the later generation of consoles. Whereas this one, because it came out when the later generation had already been released, they all came out at the same time, and they came out in October 2021. So it's only a year old. What else? Oh, it was developed again, just like the other ones, by Supermassive Games, and it was published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. This one is supposed to be a little bit longer than the other 2. The other 2 were rated for like 4.5 hours. I managed to get, what, 6 videos out of Little Hope, and I think that's just because I diver a bit and stop and tell you guys certain things and stuff like that. So it all adds up when you play it over 4 hours, all them little breaks in it. Obviously took it a bit longer and we got 6 out of it. Well, 5.5, because the 6th one were only like half an hour long. What else? So yeah, sorry, this one is rated to be like 5 or 6 hours long. So based on how long it took to play Little Hope, we might get 7 videos out of this one, 7 or 8, I don't know. We'll see as we go along, obviously. It depends on how long I take and how much I diver this time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what much more I can say really. I mean, I don't want to say too much because obviously you're going to watch it, so I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil the story for you. And I can't remember, to be honest. I only know of what I've read. I mean, I'll show you a couple of reviews that I've read from like the bigger game forums and stuff like that, the game sites, which we'll get now by the magic of TV. So let's have a look. So the reception of it says House of Ashes received mixed or average reviews from critics and generally favourable reviews from users. According to Metacritic, it was widely regarded as Anthology's best game yet, which is what I was saying, they got better. It's Anthology's best game yet, upon its release, and as an improvement over the previous 2 entries, with a few reviews calling it a step in the right direction for the Anthology. And the reason they're saying a step in the right direction is because 1 and 2 did get a few bad reviews in saying that it wasn't as good as it could have been had it been written properly. Do you know what I mean? So that's why they're saying it's a step in the right direction, because they think that this, by the time they got to the 3rd one, they'd worked a lot of crap out and they took it in the right direction. So yeah, the characters of House of Ashes were the subject of commentary from many critics. One of the protagonists, Salim, received widespread praise from the audiences. So these are the reviews from the different sites. So we've got Rachel Weller from Games Radar. She wrote that some of the characters felt like good impressions of human beings, citing Salim as the character she really wanted to save. So Richard Wakeling from GameSpot commented that the developers did an excellent job at making Salim a sympathetic character and cited his character dynamics as being the game's best and most poignant moments. Jordan DeVore from Destructoid agreed and considered him as the most likeable and relatable of the cast, and he also calls Salim the most pragmatic due to his willingness to put aside conflicts in order to escape from the temple. So that's based on what I was saying to you about how the 2 warring sides had to come together and work together to beat whatever this thing is that's trying to kill them. Tom Ori from VJ247 thought that Salim stood out from the rest of the cast due to his backstory and personality. So basically repeating what the others have said. Cass Marshall from Polygon added that Salim's character motivation of returning home to his son throughout the story, his enormous vampire kill count, and his relationship with Jason was what made him stand out. His enormous vampire kill card. I can vaguely remember the game, but I don't remember vampires. I might be wrong, I don't know, but I don't see how vampires would fit in with Sumerian mythology either, but hey, I'm just going on what I'm saying here, we'll see for ourselves, won't we? But yeah, so that's what they had to say about it, all the big game sites like GameSpot and that, so it got a pretty good write-up. And as you've seen there, everyone mentions this Saddam. So obviously he's one of the soldiers or whatever from the little pockets of that we had to team up with to get out of there, do you know what I mean? So yeah, what more can I say? Let's get into it and let you see for yourself and let's see what you think about it. As always, if you guys want to show your appreciation for the work that goes into making these vids, all you have to do, as always, like I tell you, is just like the video, put some comments on, give some feedback or whatever, and most of all, take a couple of seconds out just to smash that subscribe button. Like I tell you every time, it costs nothing, doesn't cost you a penny, doesn't do anything to your YouTube whatsoever. All it does is put my channel into your favourites. It takes you a couple of seconds to do, but it really, really helps us out here at Immersion Gaming. And as I've told you before, all it's going to do is make this channel grow a hell of a lot quicker than how long it will take to grow otherwise. You know what I mean? It just means that it will open the doors for much better things and allow much better content for the channel. So yeah, that's it. Other than that, I'm sorry as well if I'm speaking a bit funny because I've just had a tooth out, that cracked tooth that I had that's giving me abscess. I've just had it took out, I can't bother with it anymore. So yeah, so I feel it's a bit weird because I've got a gap there and it's like getting sort of a lisp or something because I've got a gap in my teeth, but I am going to get a new one put in. So yeah, other than that, peeps, thank you for joining me. Thanks for sitting and listening to me waffle on before we get back to the actual game itself. And I hope you enjoy the game as much as I think you're gonna, because it is really good. So take care of yourself, peeps. Thanks for joining me, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye.
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Barato, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there. We have our orders, Captain.
The moon god sent you to destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything. Look around you. Is this hall not famous enough for my mistakes? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled. Starting with this one. Tell me, General, does she remind you of anyone?
My king?
Do you not see a hint of your own daughter in her? What age would she have been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague has been. Kill her.
My king, would it not be wise to keep the girl alive? She's an enemy scout. We could learn the Gutian's plans.
No. Every drop of blood brings us closer to salvation. She must die.
Gods give me strength.
What is out there? What have you Arcadians done to unleash such force?
We've been cursed. Our king has cursed us all. We thought you were the demons. We were wrong. My king sacked the temple at Nippur. He builds this temple to call for forgiveness. But the gods don't listen.
And now he too is silent.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth. I followed a fool into the abyss.
Don't let his ruin become ours. This is your temple. What can we do?
There is a way out through the catacombs.
You think I should trust you?
You have no choice. Help me with this. Follow me. There is a way out through the tomb.
Tomb?
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come. Just a rat. All this death for nothing. They died in vain for a mad king. are cursed by our own actions.
Why did your king raid the temple?
Same story that history has taught us. For gold, for glory.
For greed.
Here, help me with this.
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
What is this that adorns you?
The history of Gutiam. You Akkadians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words, our story has just begun. How do we get out of here alive?
The enemy of my enemy.
Is a friend.
We help each other.
There is always hope. What was that? How many ways into this tomb?
We're not alone down here. Over here. No.
Akkadian!
There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown. Will you find the path to salvation, or be lost in the darkness forever? Let me speak plainly. You're about to make some difficult decisions. Decisions that will affect the lives of others. How those decisions play out will become clear over time. It's good to see you again. You're probably keen to get started. Let us not dally any longer. As you are aware, I am the curator, the custodian of tales. My purpose is to keep a record of everything you do, every decision or mistake you make. This is my repository. It is filled with untold stories. Stories about friends and enemies, loyalty and betrayal, life and death. Understand that I am not here to help you. Although I have been known to bend the rules from time to time. To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave. Or extremely foolish. Perhaps there is more to you than meets the eye. Let me give you a few words of advice. Throughout the story, you will encounter certain pictures which allude to possible outcomes. I suggest you pay attention to their meaning. It could foreshadow a future best avoided. But alas, sands of time have run out for us. We'll meet again soon to see how you fared. Or failed.
Colonel, good trip?
Not particularly.
Welcome to Camp Slayer. You're early.
Apologies for arriving early, Lieutenant. Things are moving fast.
I hear you, Colonel. Glad to have you on board. Techs are ready for your presentation. As soon as we get word from the CEO, we're good to go.
You should read this.
Didn't you hear? There's a new king in the castle.
Looks that way. You are?
This is my assistant, Clarice Stokes.
Dr. Clarice Stokes.
Kolchak. First Lieutenant Kolchak.
Well, the briefing room?
What's up, Marine? Can't you keep up?
This could be our last time together, Rachel. After what happened at the checkpoint, I thought I was done. These last few weeks, you've lifted me up. I don't know where I'd be without you.
Rachel King?
Colonel King has arrived on base, ma'am. He's en route to the briefing room.
I'll be there in 5. Fuck, it's him. He's early.
Your husband, you mean? Don't you think it's about time you came clean?
Put your clothes back on. Straighten up.
I mean, Rachel, are you gonna tell him about us or what? You and Eric have been apart for a year. Whatever you had, it's gotta be over. Come on.
Baby, I just don't think this is the right time.
That's bullshit. There's never a right time.
Soon, Nick. I promise. Soon.
I'll see you at the briefing.
Shit.
You'll have to excuse the noise and disorder. We're just getting the base set up. Blows my mind. Only a few weeks ago, Saddam was living it up in here. Chowing down on candy bars while some poor bastard clipped his toenails.
Nice image.
If only you could see the state of this place now. Makes me smile. We got the CIA, we got the Army, the Marines, DIA, the Air Force. Hey, everyone's invited. Everyone wants a piece of history. God bless America. I see you, old man. Keep busting out those reps.
Hey, come join me. Maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
Later, we have company.
Yeah, if you miss here would like to watch me get my sweat on, huh? You wanna spot me, little lady?
Can see you just fine from here, thanks.
Ignore Corporal Merwin. He lacks social skills.
I guess every unit has its resident jackass.
Sergeant K. This is Lieutenant Colonel Kane. Just taking him down to the briefing room.
Yeah, gotta go get prepped.
I'll see you in there, Marine. So, what's his malfunction?
Nick ain't been himself lately. We got caught up in a shooting a few weeks back. Civilian ate a bullet. Nick took it hard.
Is he combat ready?
He's a big boy, sir. He's ready. Damn, Joey, they got you sitting behind a desk? You want me to make a call?
Nah, I'm all good. People who sit behind desks don't tend to catch so many bullets, you know? So this must be the one and only satellite guy.
The one and only satellite guy. I'm Eric King. Lieutenant Colonel Eric King.
Give the Colonel full site access.
Sir.
I'm telling you, when the Queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
That's my wife you're talking about.
I had no idea, I'm sorry.
Nice work, hotshot.
Sir, I'm so sorry. Rachel never said she was married.
We've been working apart this last year. So, she's the queen bitch now. She's gone up in the world.
If it helps, we like to think of it as a term of endearment. Right. Let's get you set up.
I hope the bandwidth can cope with the data.
I'll leave the techie stuff to you.
And I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
We got a deal, lady.
What is this place, anyway? Looks like an old ballroom.
That's exactly what it is. I guess Saddam liked to get down on the dance floor.
You think if his dance partner stepped on his foot, it'd be an instant off with her head?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Maybe when we're done, I'll let you spin me around a little.
As long as you don't step on my foot.
Colonel King.
Mrs. King.
Eric, this is my team. And if you want to brief them, you clear it with me first.
I should have warned you I was moving the briefing forward. That's on me. But things escalated, I had to move fast.
I have a duty to my team to stay ahead of the curve.
I understand, Rachel, but CENTCOM has given their orders.
Orders?
I'm now commanding officer. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. Truly. I'm sorry, Rach.
Somehow I doubt that very much.
This is from SOC Central. It confirms that Lieutenant Colonel King has assumed control of this operation.
I'm gonna need access to your network.
I'll patch you through. Name?
Dr. Stokes. You can call me Clarice.
Dr. Stokes, please prepare the presentation.
You found something?
Fuck is that? Modern art or something?
This is footage from the highly classified Kalis program.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
It's a thermal satellite system that I personally pioneered.
Oh, well, I'm impressed. Please, pioneer away.
You behave like this in all your briefings, Corporal?
Boys are just eager to catch a break, sir. No harm meant.
Very well. Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. This will, of course, require further investigation, but I strongly suspect it's where Saddam's chemical weapons are hidden.
We got you, you son of a bitch.
CENTCOM has given the green light to raid the facility and seize any weapons on site. Hostilities may be over, but there are holdout groups of Republican Guard all over the country. They could deploy those weapons at any time, so we need to move fast. The Army is giving us a ride out there in their helos. On arrival, Lieutenant Kolchak will lead the raid on the facility. Once it's secured, we'll carry out a full weapons inspection. Now listen up. There's been a change of leadership, but Rachel's operational expertise and local knowledge is just as valuable as ever. She'll be flying with us, and I want you all to show her the same respect. Any questions?
What the fuck we waiting for? I'm ready.
That's tribal territory out there, Colonel. Make no mistake. Those people are feral. I take it we're getting their support?
Nah. Too many birds could bring them down on us. We move fast in, fast out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what your mama said to me.
Hey, careful, boy. If I didn't pull out so fast, I could have been your papi.
All right, that's enough, Merwin. Sir, what's your call?
We keep this thing small. If it goes south, I'll pull the plug and we can bug out.
With all due respect, I think that's the wrong call.
With all due respect, Lieutenant Kolchak, it's not your decision to make.
This feel right to you?
Merwin has a point. If we spin up too many helos, we'll increase our chance of being spotted. Any concerns, see me after the briefing. We go dark until weapons are secured. If we don't break radio silence within 24 hours, CENTCOM will mount a rescue operation.
A lot of shit can go down in 24 hours.
I'll quit being a bitch.
I'm just saying, that's all.
This is why we went to war. This is what gets us out of bed every morning. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we stop Saddam from using these weapons. Be ready in 1 hour. Dismissed. Clarice, help me set up the equipment.
I'm on it.
I don't know, man. This don't feel right. I'm getting this tingle down the back of my neck.
Oh, sweetie. Look, good rub down will sort that right out, huh?
I'm serious. I've got a real bad feeling about this.
That's what you get from spending too much time with Eric.
Is there anything you can do?
I'm gonna download the latest satellite data. You can have some alone time with him.
Thank you, Clarice. Eric, we need to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
You should know. It wasn't my decision to take over your operation. Rach, this is it? Everything I've worked on these past years. It's ready. This is the big break we've been waiting for.
This isn't about us, Eric.
I just want things to go back to the way they were.
How we left it, things weren't so great between us.
We've been through worse. A lot worse.
Nothing has changed, Eric. You know that. You and I, there is no you and I. It's over.
Please, Rach, don't say that. You're not wearing your wedding ring. Hey, be careful with that.
Oh, shit, sorry. What you got in that box of tricks anyway? The fuck is that?
Ultraviolet light. We use it to sweep for explosives.
Let me have a go.
No. How much longer for that download, Clarice? I need it ASAP.
Is 5 minutes ASAP enough for you? Downloading data now.
Good. I'll check the satellite maps.
Not the greatest bandwidth.
We work with what we have.
Can you sign this 1348?
Huh?
Equipment release form. Can you
Oh, sure.
Check all equipment, then check it again.
Yeah, I hear you.
Packing HG, flashbang, Willie Pete. Nick, you hear what I said?
Yeah. IX, flashbangs, white phosphorus. Yeah, I heard.
Good. Stay focused.
Is this what I think it is?
WP, sir.
White phosphorus?
It's just for popping smoke, that's all.
These are only to be used for cover. Understood?
Understood.
After all, Saddam is the one who's breaking weapons conventions, not us.
What the hell do we need this crap for? We need to be mobile.
We need to be prepared. The facility is underground, possibly under construction. It's safer this way.
You want me to feel safe? You give me some more shooters.
So, you're my technician. I've heard about you.
I should fucking hope so. I'm here to keep our gear in check. And if any Iraqis pop their heads up, I'll take them clean fucking off.
You seem pretty confident, Corporal. If you need any assistance with the climbing gear, I'm here to help.
Sure I'll manage, Colonel. Climbing gear. Fucking pencil pusher.
Download's complete.
Let's get to the helos.
What?
What?
You want to ask me something? I can tell by that look on your face.
What do you think of him?
I take it you're talking about the skipper? He's a nice guy. Around here, nice don't cut it. What do you think of him?
Like he's got something else on his mind?
زين أنا جيت زين
كويس كويس أوي.
عرف.
زين؟
ولسه ما كبرش من الخرافات دي.
يا زين تاني. اهبل.
الو.
الو، انا سليم.
سليم.
سليم جاركون، ابو زين.
طبعا. رجعت؟
ايوه رجعت. هو زين مع هو زين مع ابنك؟
طارق.
ايوه طارق، هما مع بعض.
راحوا ياخدوا الاتوبيس بقالهم ساعة. كله بخير؟
لا كله تمام. اصله كان عيد ميلاده وانا جبت له هديه.
دي نية كويسة.
لما يرجع ابعتهولي حالا.
ما اقدرش اقوله امتى هيجوا، انت عارف الولاد.
اي وقت ابعتهولي لو سمحتي.
طبعا.
لا يا ديني، مش دلوقتي. كابتن بصري، اهلا.
يا ملازم، لازم نتحرك على طول.
انت بتقول ايه سعادتك؟
العدو جاي يا سليم، العدو جاي علينا دلوقتي.
العدو؟ يا فندم الحرب خلصت خلاص وخسرنا.
لا ده كلام فارغ، محدش اتسلم. العدو جاي ودي أرضنا وإحنا لازم نتعرب ليها.
شايفينهم؟ مطلوب تأكيد.
يلا شوف جايين علينا. بقول لك احنا محتاجين كل راجل في مكانه لحسن طيارتهم توصل عندنا.
ما اقدرش اعمل ده يا فندم، ابني محتاجني.
ده امر يا جندي مش طلب، ده واجب عليك.
فهمت.
هرجع البيت قريب.
خلاص يا دار، دي آخر مهمة.
Coyote 2, this is Mailman 2-1 actual. We're on approach and ready to go dark. Over.
Copy, Mailman 2-1 actual. You're on your own. Good luck and Godspeed.
Roger that. Tango Mike, over.
We'll see you on the other side. On call sign, silence, silence, silence. Coyote 2 out.
Get face on, boys. We're coming in fast.
Hey, Marwin. What's your mama and the Bermuda Triangle have in common?
Why are you fucking enlightened?
They both swallow Marines.
Yeah, that's pretty good, boy. Hey, look. Your mama's so nasty. I called her for phone sex, now I got a fucking ear infection.
Well, damn. How long you been sitting on that one?
Oh, yeah, you like that? I got a shit ton more of those bad boys lined up.
Yeah, that's what your mama said.
You two want to cut the bullshit and focus on the mission?
Hey, only one place I let a woman boss me around like that, all right? And that's between the sheets.
I'm surprised your mom lets women into your bedroom. Don't want her getting jealous now.
Damn, Rachel.
Hey, the fuck y'all laughing at?
Sergeant K, I need you to establish contact with the AWACS CP on 4-hour intervals. Sergeant K, are you with me?
Yeah, I got it. Contact CP every 4 hours.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm straight.
What's going on in there?
Just some shit I gotta work through, man. It's all good. I'm chill.
Got your back, Nikki. No matter what.
I know it.
Make sure you do. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi? What's that, some kind of Boy Scout thing?
It's a Marine thing. It means always loyal.
So what, it's supposed to be lucky?
Marines have a boatload of superstitions.
Hit me with one.
All right, check it out. They say to never look back when you're disembarking the helo. Otherwise, you curse the whole team.
That's gotta be about the stupidest thing I have ever heard.
Yeah, well, maybe. But as I see it, why take a chance?
Eyes forward at all times. You look backwards in a war zone. It's no wonder you get your ass shot off.
Good to go, Marines. It's what we were sent here to do, and may God be my witness. We're gonna succeed.
Amen to that, brother.
Hoorah! Hoorah!
ما يغوبوش على العين.
كابتن بص هناك.
يعني صحن الخنازير بيطيروا.
هيهبط.
طروا نفسكم يا رجاله.
Joey! How the fuck did you have to go do that?
الامريكان العساكر الامريكان جم.
Sir, we've been made. Awaiting orders. Bend out and hold fire. We're gonna psyops this shit.
احنا الامريكان. احنا الجيش الامريكاني. ارفعوا ايديكم وفوقوا. مش عاوزين نأذيكم.
Down! Down! On your face now! Hands behind your back! Clear! Compound is secure. Prisoners are playing ball. Roger. Get Corporal Merwin to pop yellow smoke at the LC and bring in the Colonel.